Hi guys, my name is Utman Saeed from NWC Education, and really happy to be here today with some of our students who have been scheduled for a UKVI interview to study in the United Kingdom. So this is an opportunity for you to join us today and watch this clip as we discuss various likely questions that the Home Office will ask international students who are going to study in the United Kingdom from Nigeria, and at the same time, how to correctly answer them. So, if your plan is to study in the United Kingdom and you have been scheduled for an interview, then you will definitely find this session handy to prepare for your visa interview. So, good afternoon, Mr. Simon, and good to have you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Said.
Also with us is Miss or Mrs. Nafisat. Good afternoon to you too.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for having us.
All right, so it's my pleasure. Right now, we are going to be discussing a couple of questions and how to correctly answer them. But before we jump into that, we need to know why, because there's so many, there's thousands of other students who have submitted their studying a UK visa, that student visa to study in the United Kingdom, and they were not invited for an interview. So you probably don't know why, or you keep wondering why you were invited. So why was I invited for a UK interview? Mr. Simon, do you know why you were invited? Can you tell me?
Yes, from the mail I received, they said is I'm invited for me to relate more informations to them. If there is any, maybe there is any discrepancy in my visa document, or if there's any other information they might like to know about. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Nafisat, can you tell us, do you know why you are invited?
The same mail as the other person, but I don't really know the exact reason why I was invited for the interview.
But you are aware that some other students have gotten, most other students got their visa without any interview, right?
Yes, sir.
And of course, there are so many others too who got who have to pass through before their visa were granted. So it's not just you're not alone, even though you were invited. Nafisa, you can mute your mic immediately you speak. Anybody can mute their mic so we can have it. Cool. So you were invited because the embassy or the home office or whoever the caseworker is wants to be sure that you are a genuine student. So right now, you were invited because the person attending to your visa is not sure whether you are a genuine student or not. For you to know whether you're a genuine student is not by asking questions of, are you a genuine student? No. So they may definitely send you some couple of, ask you some couple of questions and find out via your response the genuinity in your answers. So anybody who is a genuine student who is likely going to study in the United Kingdom would be able to answer those questions. Questions relating to why do you choose a course? Why do you want to come to the UK? Why do you choose a particular universities? What is your plan after your study? What is the previous experience? And all of those things like that are what you need to know. And if you are able to answer those questions, then they know that you are a genuine. That could signifies that you are a genuine student. And being unable to do that shows that okay, this person might be genuine. So that's just simple. So, and while answering questions, who's this person? Abayomi. So don't worry, we wait. Hello? Please call me back. Please call me back. Sorry, please. So, if you are a genuine student, you'll be able to provide answers to most of those questions correctly. In answering questions, it is expected that you are able to answer questions in a personalized way. If you're asked why UK by to Mr. Simon, the way he's going to give response should show that he's talking about how UK or a degree in the UK is going to influence his own life and enhance his performance at work or whatever way. Why Nafisa to share her own in her own way? Not that kind of response. In most of the visa refusal I've seen in the past, even though those people have tried as much as possible to do well during the interview, you see that the caseworker will say your response is generic. Generic means that it's not specific and it's not about yourself. It's not about your plan. It's just like general thing that anybody can say. So in this, that is why I want to have this session with you guys so you'll be able to know how to specifically answer questions to your, for your UK study visa. So let's start with this. Why? Okay, can you introduce yourself, Nafisa, please? You can unmute your mic, Nafisa, and introduce yourself. Yes.
Okay, sir. My name is Nafsat Damola Lukman. I'm from Nigeria. I hold a bachelor's degree adult education studies from the University of Ilorin, and I am presently applying for a Master's of Research, Business and Management at the University of Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton. All right, good. So, Mr. Simon.
Yes, my name is Nana Simon Ogazi, from Nigeria. Uh, my name is Nana Simon Ogazi from Nigeria. I'm a graduate student of Federal University of Technology, Owerri. Um, Also accompanied by Federal Polytechnic, Wana. Currently working as, as a project manager in 4E Limited, planning to study at the University of Bolton, Emirates Environmental Management. Thank you.
All right. So that's quite impressive that you're able to capture all the necessary information. So together with us in this training again is Olani Yoridwan from Ibadan office, NWC Education. And of course, at a point you also be making contribution. At That's a good one to start. Now you've both introduced yourself and you've told us the course you are going to apply in the, you applied to in the UK and the course you intend to go and study. So now the question will be, why do you apply for this course? Can you tell me why you applied for the course, Nafisa? Nafisa, can you tell me why you applied for the course? Why do you apply for the course? Okay, Mr. Simon, can you try?
Yeah. Why I apply for Emirates Environmental Management is because one, because of the nature of my job as a civil engineer, I encounter some challenges in my work that regards to environment. So that prompts me to start thinking and looking towards and broaden my scope on the aspect of environmental management to see how I can marry it together with my current my first degree field. Also for personal growth, Because at this point, see that I'm somebody that like studying. I like improving. As the world moves, one have to move together along with the world. So I need to move on and see how I can also impact some of these things to my country, Nigeria. Yeah. Thank you.
So if you want to tell us why you applied for a course, it should be more than that. It should be more than that. You should be able to check from the course page. So right now I'm on your course page for MS Environmental and to see why what the school says about why you want to study the school. Have you ever tried to check your course page before? Then what did your course page say about that? Why this
I
course?
try
Why
checking.
this course?
Try checking.
Okay.
I didn't get anything.
You should get trying to show you. If you are telling us why you chose a course, number one, you tell us what you are going to learn in that course. Number two, after telling us what you are going to learn, please mute your mic if your mic is me. So you should tell us the reason why you choose the course. Number one is what you are going to learn, the skills you are going to gain. What are the set skills that you will gain after studying that course? That's the first thing. Number two is because of the professional career you want to specialize on. Maybe this align with the professional career you want to specialize on at the end of your study. So if you want to become an environmentalist, maybe climate change advocate or something, then you know you need to study something related to the environmental management so that you can have knowledge of what you're going to be advocating for in the nearest future. So you probably want to study the course because it's aligned with your future career plans. It's going to give you some information about your career. It's going to help you out, and you need to know. You need to study that course for you to be able to get all the necessary knowledge. And apart from that, you need to talk about the accreditation of the course. Like, I want to study this course because it's highly recognized and it got a lot of awards, a lot of recognition by international bodies. It is so accreditation matters for the course you want to take too. So those are the three reasons, and I'm going to bring that out from this thing now so you can see. Let me see if I can present the screen here. Yes. So you can see from here. I believe you can see this now. You can see what I'm sharing.
Yes.
You can see this. This is from the University of Greater Manchester. MS Environmental Management explore environmental management from an engineering perspective, blending focus, academic and research training with work-based projects that build your practical expertise. Our highly experienced academic team will guide you as you focus on specialized area in this discipline. So it is a 12-month program. So the environmental manager use data about the environment, how it is changing, and predictions about how it will change in the future to make decisions about how best to manage human activities and their impact on that environment. Throughout this course, our dedicated expert will guide you as you develop the knowledge and expertise to conduct and apply independent research during your environmental management career as you work to maximize human benefit and minimize environmental damage due to human activity. So they're just telling you what this course will teach you. Initially, you focus on gain. So the first thing I told you before that is what the course will teach you that you will need to know. So if you are very attentive to this first paragraph, it says it's going to teach you on how to carry out a research on environmental. Throughout this course, go back again to the second sentence. Throughout this course, our dedicated expert will guide you as you will develop the knowledge and expertise to conduct and apply independent research during your environmental management career as you work. So this is the line, this is the main thing. Guide you. So it means I want to study this course because the course promised to guide me to develop the knowledge and expertise to conduct and apply independent research on environmental management. Can you see it, Mr. Simon?
Yes, sir.
The first thing is this course is going to teach you how to conduct research on environmental management. So these are some of the answers. This is the first answer because you are doing an MS. MS is research. So you are going for a research course. The first thing is going to teach you is research. It's going to prepare you for the time you'll be needing for the time you'll be carrying out your research. So this is the first reason why you chose the course. Why do you choose this course? Because I know that the course promises to teach me and guide me through the process of understanding how to independently carry out research on environment management or in an environmental management as I plan to have a career on the field. So just about how you are going to carry out research. This is the same thing for Nafisa too. If I should check Nafisa at what course? Is Nafisa here? She's not here again. Oh, I know this woman will give us issue. But regardless, continue on. So initially, you focus on gaining core knowledge of environmental management principle and practice, a specialist area of the choice, and research skills and methods. You will then develop your understanding by applying this knowledge during two work-based projects. This will include a series of site visits, laboratory experiments, guest speakers, LEAP online, statistical method, and data analysis, and participation in the online webinar and training course, along with other relevant activities where possible. You'll be expected to investigate a defined issues, develop solutions based on your findings, and communicate your ideas effectively. We will support you as you learn to plan and implement your projects, collect data, and critically analyze results. So if you go through this, you can see that this is part of research. We want to elaborate on the fact that this is going to teach you research work. We want to elaborate on the fact that studying this course will teach you research work on environment. So what is research on environment? You are carrying out an investigation about the environment, and if you're carrying out research, what are you doing? You are reviewing the present and the past activities about the environment. You are, of course, formulating data, collecting data, interpreting data, analyzing data, and giving recommendations. So if you check the second paragraph now, you see that's what it says. It's just a kind of complementary to what they said in the first place. It's an explanation to the first one about the fact that you are going to be enhanced with research knowledge because this is MS research. And when you go to it, we encourage you to draw on this experiment and refine your skills as you prepare your dissertation. Focus on agree proven relevant wherever. So this is it. This is going to make you understand your environment. It's going to teach you how to carry out research on environment. And of course, I don't know what you want to be. You can tell them there are some of the professional recognition. So I also applied for this course because the course is recognized. The University of Bolton MS Environmental Management is accredited by the Chartered Institute of Water and Environmental Management. So that is also another reason. After you have stated that it's going to teach you how to carry out research on environment, right? Then you need to be able to tell them that by studying this course, I'll be able to carry out research, a thorough research on the environment management. That has to do with data collections, this. You can see all the listed that you're going to learn. And of course, the course is highly accredited, which makes it better than most other schools that they are this same course are not accredited. So meaning that this course is accredited, it gives the opportunity because you are coming out with a certificate that is highly recognized. You have different career opportunity on this field. You can tell them you can become an environmental manager if that's what you plan to do. Career opportunity. Environmental managers are often responsible for overseeing the environmental performance of an organization. You may establish where improvements can be made and ensure compliance with environmental legislation. Your remit may be broad, meaning you could review a whole operation, carry out environmental audit and assessment, identify and resolve environmental problems, and ensure necessary changes are implemented. As a graduate of this course, you will possess advanced skills. This is another one. I believe that this course is going to give me an advanced skills such as research and analysis, competence, and developing argument from scientific, ethical, and philosophical perspective, planning and project management skills, and a broad understanding of local, national, and global environment issues. You see this last paragraph, you need to bring them out as they are if you really want to pass these first questions. I want to study this course because I believe upon graduation, I will possess advanced skills such as research and analysis, competence in developing argument from scientific, ethical, and philosophical perspective, planning and project management skills. I'll also get, you can stop it, I'll also get planning and project management skills, and also a broad understanding of local, national, and global environmental issues. Okay? So after graduation, you will be able to seek a management role in a wide variety of public and private sectors organization. So you now have some alternative career. You can be in consultancy, that's environmental consultant. You can be in education. You can be in research. You can be in environmental engineering. You can be a climate change advocate. You can be a smart PT advocate. You can be a project manager, management. And already now you are already a project manager, right? So your this thing also fall under this. So you need to. This is for you about why do you choose this course. Please, you need to articulate your answers. I believe you have this link. You have this page, right?
I don't have it. If you can give it to me, I'll appreciate.
Mr. Oga, Mr. Simon. So I don't
Yes,
have your
sir.
number, but I've sent this to Ahmad, and I believe
Okay.
he will send it to you,
All right, sir.
so you can use the link. And Nafisat, can you hear me now? What's wrong with your network? Network.
I don't know, but it's back now. I can hear you clearly.
The last time I asked if you were in the bush, and you didn't answer. So now
I'm not
you
in
thought
the
I was
bush.
you thought I was joking when I asked that question. I know
I
your
said I'm not
network
in
is
the bush. It's just
your network is not exonerating you from that. So anyway, so you need to tell me now why you choose that course. So when you see why you choose that course, so what's the course? Let's check it on your course web. Tell me your course.
business and management. Business and
MS Business
management.
and
Yes, sir.
MS Business and Management with VAM team. So let's see what the school got to say about why do you chose the course. You get me now? Why do you choose the course? Do you have idea? Can you tell us anything, any reason why you think you chose the course, Nafisat?
Okay, so I chose the course because it aligns with my career goals. Coming from an educational background, I want to strengthen my business knowledge so that I can eventually have my own school here in Nigeria. And I have a business, a catering, food and catering business that I've been managing for about 3 years now. And I understand that I have to improve my knowledge on business strategies in business and how to expand my business here in Nigeria. Studying business and management at the University of Wolverhampton would provide a strong foundation in strategic management, entrepreneurship, and research, all which are all essential for me to succeed here in Nigeria.
So that's a good one. I like the fact that you are able to incorporate some of your course models and at the same time put that element of research in it. Because you are going for an MS course, you are going for a MS course, research are what you are going to be doing. Most of these things you're going to research them yourself. And if in a simple term, you already give a background on your business plans and what you've been doing and what you intend to continue doing after graduation. And of course, what you are going to learn, like it's going to teach you in international finance because I'm currently on your course mode. Let me share it. You believe that this is going to teach you international finance, international business finance. Probably you are going to learn strategic leadership and change, strategic marketing management, strategic operational management, strategic people management, and in fact, research also. Because as someone who's going for an MS course, I'm going to do a lot about research. And research, of course, is one of the best way to improve your business performance, major performance, and operations. So that's really good. I like the response to give. The fact that these are the course modules, and you're able to put them in sentences. Let's see if this course have any accreditation. If you got any accreditation, this is very, very course. So it's going to be an advantage for you. Just that you like the course because it is highly accredited. So let's see what the summary says. Collecting, processing, analyzing data are fundamental research skills. Collecting, processing, and analyzing data are fundamental research skills. Both quantitative and qualitative research methodologies require researchers to distill complex data into meaningful conclusions. And it is important to achieve this through employing rigorous processes and techniques. These models will set learners on the path to success by supporting the development of competence such as the formulation of research ideas, the design of research studies that enable the collections and analysis of valid data while operating within the parameter of ethical principle. Students will develop their analytical literacy, how to perform systematic and objective literature searches and review, to design robust methodologies and apply appropriate data analysis to test research questions. They will apply this learning to evaluation of published research paper and data sets, as well as developing their understanding of historic and current research using advanced statistical analysis relevant to their course of study. Students will also learn about qualitative methodologies and apply their learning to analyze and interpret transcribed text in both practical and summative settings. Students will benefit from several transferable skills such as decision making, problem solving, data management, critical appraisal of written content, collaborative work, and presentation skills. This last paragraph, Nafisa, can you please take note of it very well? So, because this is the summary of all the BB grammar you have been blowing from beginning of this test. So, if this doesn't have any accreditation, if the course does not have accreditation, so we can move ahead. So we can move to the next question. I'm well pleased with the way you answered the question, and we can move to next one. So now we are done with this for both of us. You can remember that these are some of the questions they are going to be asking you at the early part of the interview. So you need to ace them so that they can be impressed with you. So if you start well, you are definitely going to end well. I hope you understand me now. So, and in always, you need to be able to bring in your answer. You need to be able to bring it home. When I mean bringing it home, bringing it to yourself. That this is what I want to do, and I believe, like Nafisat says, so these are what we want to do, and she believes by taking this course is going to enhance her, is going to help her to do. The same thing, you as a project manager, you need to first of all work as a project manager in the so company, like you said, and I believe about environmental management, MS is going to be a plus to me because the course promised to teach this, then you list them. So now, why do you choose Wolverhampton? Why do you choose University of Greater Manchester? So that's another question. Of course, there are chances that you should have considered other schools. There are thousands of other schools in the UK. So why do you choose this schools? Let me start from Mr. Simon. Why do you choose the University of Greater Manchester?
I chose the University of Greater Manchester because, one, the school is a renowned institution in the northwest of Manchester City. It's because of the state of the art facility lab, because they have strong focus on student satisfaction. Outside that, they are ranked the first in the northwest. They rank the first in the northwest in student satisfaction, in teaching excellence and student satisfaction. That's the time, Sunday time, good good guardian, no, good guild 2022. They are awarded, they received award, Golden Award for teaching excellence from teaching framework. They are also they support the students, they support the students in, they support in welcoming the students into the campus, assist them settle well, and they have a conducive environment for teaching. They have quality teachers, lecturers. They teach. They don't just teach, but people teaching are teaching from based on experience. So it's a great choice for me that was looking for uh, a, a supportive learning and experienced environment like Greater Manchester, Greater Manchester University. Thank you.
Okay. So, Nafisa, can you tell me why Wolverhampton before I now make my own remark about both?
Okay, sir. I picked University of Wolverhampton because they are known for their research excellence framework, and they are ranked as top 13 university this year. This year study abroad aid. They're also known to offer flexible research-based program that aligns with my academic background. They have diverse student body and they have a good support services for the students. Their tuition fee too is quite affordable compared to other universities that I have considered. For example, schools that I've considered apart from University of Wolverhampton is Aston University. Their tuition fee for a year is 22,000, while the tuition fee for University of Wolverhampton is 18,950, which was one of the reasons why I picked University of Wolverhampton over other universities. And the fact that they offer masters of research compared to the other universities that I've made research on. Thank you.
All right. I think for both of you, I've been impressed with the level of your preparedness right now, even though you still got some one or two things to add to your response to make it more well detailed. but you are not doing bad at all. The fact is this: if you are being asked why you chose the university, so you need to have some sort of answer in your mind. And one of it is the fact that you need to be able to make comparison, like Nafisat has done with other schools. If they said, okay, I went to a party and I ate jollof rice. Why do you eat jollof rice? I did not choose fried rice, apple, or semovita, amala, pounded yam, or some other continental dishes that they may have. I chose rice. I chose white rice or jollof rice, as the case may be. So, but you need to justify why you did not choose other ones. It could be because I ate amala last night and I don't want to eat it again today. They're serving the party. Or I take it as breakfast, so don't have any reason to take that again. Or I'm not a fan of amala at all, so I choose rice. No, I don't like jollof rice. So it's not enough to just say why do you choose a university in the UK. Then you start telling us the ranking of the school. Even after telling us the ranking of the school, you need to tell us why you did not choose the other ones. So which Mr. Simon did not take notes. So you must make comparison. As a matter of fact, you must make mention of schools, few schools that you will have loved to consider, but you did not. Like you are going to study in Greater Manchester, and it is very, very close to Manchester. Partly we can say it is a Manchester, and so meaning that you'll be studying in the city, one of the biggest cities, of course, Manchester, even than where Nafisat is going to be studying. So you can include that. Of course, Wolverhampton will have been a good idea. University of Lincoln will have been another best idea. In fact, Tisa University Middle School will have been the best idea too. But of course, Tisa did not offer Emirates, did not offer Master of Research in this course. So I have to just forget about them. Even though Wolverhampton offer the same course, but I'm a kind of city boy. I live in Port Harcourt, so I really want to have the kind of city life even while I'm studying. And I believe Manchester give me that kind of vibe more than what Wolverhampton will give. So that is why. And Nafisa, now that she's a village person, she will probably might just say, "Oh, I just left my classroom to my, I mean, my from my classroom to my hostel. I really don't like nightlife. I don't like stress. I really don't like environment where people are too crowded. So instead of course, Manchester, University of Greater Manchester offer the same course, but I wouldn't want to study in Manchester because of stress. I don't really like traffic. I don't like this and that. Are you guys getting me now?
Yes, sir.
So just like she has made,
Yes, sir.
it's not about the affordability of the course alone. Even though she has made comparison with Aston, that Aston tuition fee is a bit higher than what she got in her other school. It's a good comparison in terms of school, but in terms of fee. But it's not all about fee because there are some schools that are cheaper than what you got, more affordable than what you got. You cannot still make comparison in terms of price in that regards. But you need to look at the kind of life you want to live in that place. You need to look at, do they have MS? If it is not MS, you can make comparison. Like I want research and they don't offer research. You need to mention schools that do not offer research, that you will have considered them. I will have considered Middlesbrough, I will have considered Atfield, but they don't, unfortunately, they don't offer Master of Research in this course. So I had to choose this. So the ranking of the school, you need to check it and get it well. One of the reasons why I chose University of, let me check whether we have about University of Greater Manchester. If they have any, let me see if they have any one. So now let's quickly share this with University of Greater Manchester. Okay, I think you have this. First in the Northwest for teaching quality, the time and Sunday survey. First in the Northwest for student satisfaction, time and study survey again. First for student satisfaction, NW, the complete university guide. So these are some of the rankings. Even though they didn't mention the year. But let me show you. Let me share this with you. Because that person that is talking to you is also checking this page while they are talking. So, or because they are, it's a pre-recorded kind of interview, so they will record it down, and the person that's going to mark you will be checking all this to figure out whether what you're saying is right or not. So you can see some of them. They say, "Why study with us?" You can see their answer here. So why won't you use this when they're asking you why Bolton, why University of Greater Manchester? And this university has already given the answer here. Mr. Simon, can you see them?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. So this is why about ranking. That's about ranking alone. But when you want to make comparison to why you did not choose other schools, so you need to be able to devise why you don't want to be in the city, why you chose to be in the city, because of Manchester, because of opportunity to connect with people, because Manchester has more people, more nationalities that you can connect with, and all of this. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So this link has been sent to your advisor, and I believe he's going to forward this to you also.
All right, sir. Thank you.
So Nafis, at Wolverhampton, if you go through this, you'll see why a lot of justification why you should. Number one for teaching quality. You can see it here. You can see all the explanation. We are number one to be in the northwest wherever stories. So you can check if they have any laboratory, they have anything that is specific to your own course that you want to use. You can international student. So for Wolverhampton. So Wolverhampton has given us theirs too. Wolverhampton, a great city, a great university. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, you can see it. Is Nafisa still online?
Yes, sir.
You can see why Wolverhampton here. There are a lot of great reasons to study at University of Wolverhampton. Here are just few of them. We are truly international universities. Over 2,500 overseas students from more than 140 countries. So if Navisa is going to Wolverhampton now, she'll be connected with people from different nationalities. 140 countries. So how many countries do we have in the whole world? Do you have idea? How many countries do we have in the whole world, Nafisa? Hello. I want to be sure Nafisa can hear me, please. A network is gone. Hello, Nafisa, can you hear me? Voila. Can you unmute your mic? You are muted. You don't know.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
How many countries do we have in the world?
About
Are you using,
295 countries.
so and already you'll be connecting with 140 140 of them. You see, that's a great one, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you can see it here. I've sent this link to your advisor, Mr. Kenny, so you can get it from him if you don't know where it is here
Thank you,
online.
sir.
Over
All right.
2,500 overseas students from more than
Thank you
140
very much.
countries. In the QS Star International Rating System in 2023, the university was awarded 4-star overall and a full 5-star in the area of teaching, internationalization, employability, facilities, and inclusiveness. So you can see all of these reasons why you chose Wolverhampton, plus the fact that the tuition fee is affordable and affordability, and of course you need to mention like 2 to 3 schools. It's not one, no, 3 to 4, through 3 to 5 schools. You need to mention 3 to 5 schools that you did not consider. Not just one, not just only one you mentioned. You need to mention 3 to 5 schools that you did not choose and you chose to go to Aston. So stop sharing this. So Olani, yeah, I hope you can hear me. So the next question is why the United Kingdom, and
I can hear
Niyi
you
will be
loud and
talking
clear,
about.
sir.
So now, can you please talk about why UK? Can you hear me? Hello, Niyi, can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me
you, sir.
now? Olani, can you hear me?
Hello, good
Okay.
afternoon, sir. How are you doing? I can hear you loud
Yeah,
and
good
clear, sir.
afternoon. So why the UK? Nafisat, can you tell us why the UK?
Yes, sir. I picked to exact studies in the UK because their degrees are globally recognized and respected, which can give me a competitive edge when I return back to my own country. Then they have strong focus on research outputs, and we have access to journals, lab programs like MRES. They emphasize on independent supervised research, unlike in Nigeria that we have outdated resources and less exposure to international collaboration. Then the teaching method over there, teaching method in the UK is student centered compared to Nigeria. And then we have the um, duration to studying master's program in Nigeria could take about 3 to 4 years. But in the UK, I have the opportunity of studying within a short period of time, which is a year course, while getting a prestigious degree.
Okay. So Mr. Simon,
Yes. Why the UK? Yeah, the
yes, sir.
UK have been known for delivering quality education, and the UK is a home to some of the world prestigious, highly ranked
Please, your mic must be loud
universities.
enough. Your mic, please, can you move your mic closer to your voice?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Good. So the UK have been known for delivering quality education. The UK is a home for some of the world most prestigious, highly ranked university, offering high quality education and research opportunities. The UK is the UK it gives me the opportunity to meet with people from different backgrounds in terms of culture. With the UK degree, I can be able to recognize with UK degree certificate. one can be recognized to do to work in anywhere in the whole world without sentiment. Unlike my country where I'm coming from, if I present my degree certificate, if I should to present my degree certificate to some of the world, to the international organizations, I might find it difficult to gain that opportunity. So give UK really give me an edge when it come in terms of qualification because it's globally recognized. They have a friendly environment for students. Their their lecturing skills, they teach you based on experience. The people lecturing you are people coming from the industries. Unlike when it comes to Nigeria, most of our lecturers have not practiced before. Then aside that, UK is they use English. It's an English speaking country. Unlike when we talk about Finland and other European countries, if you are to apply for studies there, you have to first undergo learning of their languages before you can now start your main program. Second, another thing about the why the UK is because in terms of distance, Nigeria to UK is probably 7 to 8 hours. One can easily return back, see your family, and still go back to the UK and continue with your studies, maybe during your break. Then finally, the coming to the course, they have a short duration in terms of their courses for masters. Unlike other countries that take 2 years, 1.5, 1 year, 6 months to 2 years during their master, which this can save me time and money for paying tuition fee and paying living expenses and all that. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Nee,
Yes, sir, I
Nee,
can
can
hear
you?
you, sir.
So what's the comment?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
What is your
Okay,
comment
now
or comment?
to Mr. Simon, please. I will just encourage you. Can you hear me loud and clear, sir?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
of
So,
course we
Mr.
can hear
Simon,
you loud.
Mr. Simon, please.
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you, sir. So, I will just encourage and at the same time going to advise that whatever point you are going to make to defend yourself, to any question given or thrown to you, you need to be very factual and at the same time you need to confirm that whatever you are telling them is 100% how you said it. Like for instance, now you made mention about the flights to Nigeria while making a comparison. My flights not studying in Nigeria compared to UK. It's just 7 to 8 hours, which is approximately a direct flight from Nigeria to UK. On average, it's 6 hours 20 minutes. So whatever people or whatever person are going to judge you after watching your video for the interview before saying you passed the interview, of course, all the block points you are making, they are going to confirm it online. So the proof is there. So be very factual and make sure whatever the answers you are giving are accurate. I mean 100%. So that is that. And the questions like why UK sometimes is do come in just one way. And at the same time, when they ask you why UK, it might be in the form that they're asking you to make a comparison or make a contrast of why not studying in Nigeria or why not any other country aside of the UK. So answer is the way it comes to you. When you first give them whatever the questions, the answers are approximately that is very accurate to that question, you must start diving to another place. So the question comes to you is why UK? You need to make a block point. I mean, the actual reason why you choose to study in the UK. So when you are filled with that, you can now diversify to why not studying in Nigeria or why not any other country. So I believe you understand me. Please tackle the questions first. Be factual with whatever the response you are going to be given, and have 100% assurance that your response are very accurate. So thank you for that. So that is number one.
Thank you.
Then about why UK again. The number one why majority of Nigeria, or let me say anybody that's
Okay,
going to
okay,
UK to
Nee,
study.
Thank you for that observation. Before we move, for Nafisat too, you have to make the review. You have to Do you have any observation about Nafisa's answer?
I think why she was talking, maybe my network was kinda breaking or hers, so I don't know. Maybe she can just come again, then I'm going to make my review after that.
No, regardless, um, most of the corrections you made about Mr. Simon, she probably might have taken a lot from that already. That she'll be able to apply
Okay.
that to our schools because
Okay.
the most important thing I noticed about Mr. Simon is this: you are using a third person language a lot, and that is supposed to be a first person because you are talking about yourself. Like when you say that during your break you can visit Nigeria. No, you're saying that okay, it's good to study in the UK because during your break you'll be able to visit Nigeria for like at the end the this is 7 hours or so to Nigeria. So most of these things you said is you are talking as if you are advertising UK to somebody. Then you are telling them
Yeah.
that UK you can complete your program within 1 year, unlike when you want to study in Canada that you will complete your program in 2 years. Or when you want to study your masters in Nigeria, that professor will not attend to you. So it's about you, and you are using me. So the first thing you want to talk about when you are talking about UK is quality education. Quality education. Why do you choose UK? I choose UK because of its quality education. That paragraph must come first. That statement in the paragraph, whatever you're going to say, I support it. But the first thing that should come is I choose to study in the United Kingdom because of its quality education. Nafisa too. Can you hear me? She's in the bush again.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, good. So both of you now, I'm talking to you. Why do you choose the UK? I choose to study in the UK because of its quality or renowned quality education. Quality quality education in the sense that what the curriculum, which is the course modules, are relevant and are delivered by industry experienced professors. They have relevant curriculum, not outdated, right? They have relevant curriculum, and is one thing to have relevant curriculum, is another thing to get it delivered to you by someone who knows what the curriculum is talking about. So, what constitutes a quality education are some components, which are the curriculum itself, talking about having a recent and updated curriculum. UK, that's part of quality education. Have qualified personnel to deliver the curriculum, qualified personnel. Another thing is to be delivered in an environment that is secured, safe, and sane, right? You are not learning under an atmosphere that you think maybe some court member can just rush into the classroom and start beating everybody. Secured, well ventilated, with all the modern facilities to learn. So if you're talking about quality education, we're talking about quality education, an education that the curriculum is correct and relevant. The lecturer is someone who is qualified, who have experience, delivering the lecture in an environment that is sane, environment that you have a seat, not environment that you are glancing, you are peeping through the window to see your lecturer, or where you are finding it difficult to even hear what someone is saying from the auditorium because you are about 5,000 people in the class. That's not a sane environment to learn. So we're still talking about quality education. Quality education in an environment where you know when you are going to graduate. You are sure of when strike no strike, no unnecessary disruption of academic program. If you start today, you know when you are going to be completing your program, right? Can somebody hear me, please?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
I can
sir.
hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
So now it's not enough to just say quality education. Hey, I want to study in the UK because they have quality education. No. So when you say that, it's just the beginning of this paragraph. Quality education. What I mean by quality education is the fact that the UK curriculum is always being reviewed and always being updated. And of course, relevant to address current issues in the economy, in the society, and current trend. And at the same time, it's being delivered by lecturers who are highly qualified, who are knowledgeable, who have working experience in the same field, in a well conducive environment to learn. And also, there's no any possibility of academic disruptions because you know when you are going to graduate. So that is one, quality education. Number two, highly recognized certificate. Highly, I want to study in the UK because I will earn a highly recognized certificate. I will earn. It's not that the person, Mr. Simon, it's not that the person will earn. You are the person, no. It's not that the person will earn, no. Is I will earn a highly recognized certificate. I want to study in the UK because it will give me opportunity to earn a highly recognized certificate, master's degree certificate. Now, after you say this, you will now start by saying that I have intention to work with NWC Education, a company that is has its headquarters in London. I want to work with maybe Price Water company. I want to work with Akitola Delight. I want to work with UN. I want to work with UNESCO. I want to work with most of these NGOs. You that you want to do environmental management. So look for international organizations that you want to work with. So that instances were given last time that Nigeria they may not recognize. You need to bring in how is this highly recognized master's degree certificate going to influence your own life? We've already said it that this studying in the UK will give me opportunity to earn a highly recognized degree certificate. I personally have intention to work with UNESCO, and I know they have high taste for qualification from region that know that they are very sure deliver quality educations. So you tell them some of the companies you target that of course having a degree from the UK will give you a competitive advantage, like Nafisat has said, over having a master's from Nigeria. So that is why you're talking about highly recognized certificates. So when you mention these 2 points, why again do you want to study in the UK? You probably might not want to study in UK because of the environment, because of the opportunity to connect with people. Like Nafisa, that want to go into business. I want to study. I know if I study in the UK, of course, in Wolverhampton to be specific, more than 140, more than 2,500 students from 140 countries are currently studying in Wolverhampton. So many that I have opportunity to connect with the people from different nationalities. And me as a person that have intention of establishing my own business in Nigeria, I'm already building contacts. I'm already building international contacts that are probably going to buy from me, that are probably going to be my business partners, that are probably going to enhance my business. It's a contact. So studying in that kind of environment gives me, of course, if I study in Nigeria, I have 100% assurance that if we are 1,000 in my class, the 1,000 of us will be Nigerian. But I'll be coming to the UK where I have other nationalities. Is part of building connections. So tell them that you're even going to leverage on the connection you're going to build within the class. So, so that is opportunity to connect with international people is very, very important. It's part of the reason why you want to study in the UK. After you have said this, if since you are in Nigeria, you might tell them you probably might want to come home one day because you have your family at home or because you have your businesses, you have whatever you do. And of course, it is pretty easy to come to Nigeria to quickly see one or two things and go back. Unlike if I want to study in Canada, the distance is far. You can even compare that of the US distance. You can compare that of Australia Australia distance also. Of course, they are also English speaking countries, but UK makes it easy. We are on the same time zone in most cases, and at the same time, it's very easy for me to go to Nigeria from the UK if it requires me to travel during the holiday. So that is why, and of course, I will have even considered to study this course in Canada, but of course, Canada, most of their courses for masters are 2 years based courses. So the same thing in the US. I might have to spend 2 years to do the same course that I'm going to do for 1 year in the United Kingdom, and the same thing in the United States too. So probably up to 2 years to study master course. So why it is very easy in the UK because UK colonized Nigeria and they understand our academic setting. So in most cases, we are not required to provide any additional qualification like GRE, like IELTS, like any other like TOEFL, like any other exams. So with first degree, the UK recognizes that and we are able to get admission to study master's degree. So that's why I want to study in the UK. So Ni, is there any other point you want to make? Ni, is there any other point you would like to make about why UK?
I think you've made a lot of points. They also made some points why giving the responses to that question. So I think you're cool with that.
All right. So Nafisat, can you say I?
Hi, sir.
What is your plan after study?
To build my business and also try to apply for job roles in multinational companies that, and I'll be able um use the skills that I've been taught during my coursework and experience.
Your voice is so low. I'm finding it difficult to hear your response.
Hi, sir, can you
I
hear me
don't know.
now?
Yeah, I can hear
Some,
you.
let me ease myself. I'll be back. Let me ease
Can you
myself.
hear
I'll
me
be
now?
back, please.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, so I said after my study, I intend to come back to my home country to expand my business and also to put what I've been taught in school into practice here in Nigeria. In the long run, I plan to apply for job roles in a higher company, probably a multinational company here in Nigeria.
Nafisa is not sure. Probably, maybe. What other
I
uncertainty?
said in the long run.
Background. In a long run, a businessman or a businesswoman will not want to leave her work to go and apply for another job anywhere. So you got it complicated, you got it confusing now. So if in the short run you did not seek for job, then in the long run, that's when your business is not doing well. So Dangote now will go and join another company now. Oh, $10. Nafisa, tell me,
Yes, I can't hear you.
can you hear
I
me
can't
now?
hear you. I can't hear you
Can you
clearly.
hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Very well, right?
Yes, I can. Yes.
I said the idea of
Yes,
in a
sir.
long run, the idea of in a long run you're going to seek for job is not relevant. The fact that you started with as soon as you arrive in Nigeria, you are going to resume to your to your business and apply some of the knowledge you might have gained during your master's degree in your course and to your business. And at the same time, upon returning back to Nigeria, you are going to expand your business, you are going to do this and that. So now you are now concluding with the fact that you might now have to go and seek for job again after you have done that. So which I said is not cool. So if you want to tell them that your business matters and it's all about your business, so you are coming back home to scale up your business. In scaling up your business, it means that the business is going to prosper and you're going to do a lot. You're going to do a lot of expansion. You know, there's no limit to what you can achieve with your company if you're really doing well. If you're probably operating in Lagos now, or in Ondo State, or in Bayelsa State right now, you might want to explore other 35 states where we got. So you have a lot of opportunity. You might be operating just one branch right now in Lagos. You may want to have up to like 30 branches. So like just let's say item 7 for instance now. If someone who owns item 7, I don't know if you know item 7 though, but if you know item 7, someone who owns item 7, Nafisa, do you know item 7?
Yes,
Nafisa,
sir.
do you know?
It's time for me, Lori.
Okay, okay, good. So item 7 now
Yes,
started from
sir.
there and they started thinking of how to scale up, how to have more branches in Ilorin. Then from Ilorin, they went out to somewhere else and like that and like that. So you now say that after scaling up everything, we now go and seek for job. Does it make sense? After item 7 is
No.
now where it is now, and it's planning to even go far. Maybe probably even having branches in other parts of Africa now. And you now say upon all these sources, you go and seek for job. So it's not a progression. So if you are coming back to see you are coming to put this knowledge into your business, then that to be like I want to be expanding. You want to continue to expand. You want to continue to introduce new things to the business. You want to continue to there shouldn't be any other time. So if I thought you are going to establish any business, it's going to be like maybe you want to do consulting because there are people that will now look at you and say, "Kai, this lady knows what she's doing." Everybody may want to have consultation with her, and they want to have consulting business. Then you can set aside a consultation. Then they can set aside a consultation business now, and people will pay billions of naira to come and talk to him. Let him tell people, let him guide them how to scale up their business. But it's not that you say you want to go and seek for another job upon reaching that level. So you need to now, at what point or what level is your business right now? And when you come back, what do you intend to do? After I come back, right now, what do you sell yourself? Let me know. Whether you're even lying, I want to know which business. What are you selling? What are you buying? What are you producing? What service are you rendering? As you speak, what are you delivering? Let me start. Tell me. Hello? She's in the bush again. Nafisat, what are you selling? So that I can give you proper guidance. Okay. Hello, guys. I am Uthman Said from NWC Education, and we are currently having discussion about UKVI interview for international students.
It's
So if you have
a
applied to study in the United Kingdom,
engagement. I said
then
it's
you have
network.
been, okay, Nafisat, wait, and you have been scheduled for a study visa interview.
Hello, sir. Can you
This
hear me
claims
now?
is very school. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay.
Nafisat, I can hear you. Which business are you doing?
Yes, sir. Okay, I said it's a catering business, cakes and confectionaries, and I'm also into decorations, proposals, wedding decoration, event planning. Yes.
So you need to look for data. You need to be able to know how to bring in. Do you know by you'll be completing your program in 2026, maybe.
Six.
Maybe your
Yes.
visa will expire early 2027. By 2027, 2028, by 2027, 2028, about 3 million people will be getting married in Nigeria in 1 year, or 4 million people. So meaning that that's going to be a big market for you. You're already saying, so you need to bring up statistic. Like my business, this business I do, as soon as I'm done studying, I'll be returned to Nigeria. Already have one office. I have one this thing. I'm going to expand. I'm going to open more. I want to open, of course, they have a lot of party on the island. I would like to open one office in Lekki. After Lagos, aside Lagos, I like Abuja. The fact that people in Abuja are richer and they organize big event shows also. So I would like Abuja. From there, I would like so you need to start telling them. Just tell them, even though it's not relevant to them, just tell them how you want to scale up your business. Continue telling them your plans. That's what they're asking. Your plans after your study. What do you want to do after your study? I'm done with Lagos. I'm done with Calabar. I will move to this and that. When I'm done, I go to Ghana, go and open there, let people eat Ghana jollof rice. Keep telling them that you want to open as much as 10,000 branches of places that people can buy cake and other confectionaries plus decorations. So because the possibilities are endless. Mr. Simon also, what is your own plan after your study?
After my studies, after my MRS studies in environmental management, I'm returning back to my home country
Okay, please wait
to
1 minute.
establish my.
Nafisa, you might not end it with at a point, since I have MS, I may consider having a PhD. I may consider having a PhD. All right, Mr. Simon.
Okay, my plan after studying my MRS program, I will return back to my home country to establish a consultancy firm where I can be consulting to companies like uh, Indorama, like Shell, like Ajip, and other multinational and local companies around my like to train. I would also like to train people who are interested. I'll train people on how to manage or control how to manage environmental issues that are coming up in their course of work. Okay.
All right. Mr. Simon, you have ideas, but the fact is that you need to be able to articulate your ideas and at the same time be able to make proper presentation of them. So most of the time when you are asked to answer questions, I've always seen valid points in most of what you say. Very, very valid, fantastic one. But the articulations, the presentations are always not top notch. So I believe you can work on that within the shortest period you got left for your interview. So like right now, people, you made mention of companies that seriously have something to do with environment, which is fine. and you have studied MS environmental management. So, and you want to work with those companies because you know they needed your service. So, one of the best things that you will have done is to say you want to seek a job in any of those companies. Like I currently work with Toyota, but the fact is, as soon as I return back to Nigeria, I will continue working with Toyota within the shortest period of time because my target is Indorama. Indorama, you give brief profile of Indorama. Don't be surprised. They will ask you to spell Indorama. They will ask you to spell it. So, can I say that? Okay. Indorama, I would like to work with Indorama because I know they are one of the company that are majorly interested in environmental management. Of course, Total, Ajib, and all these oil and gas companies, mention all of them that you know that your target is with them. Even though you are working with this place now, you have target for most of these places to seek employment as maybe safety officer, environmental strategist, environmental manager, project manager, or anything, but most likely project manager because you are currently a project manager. So with them, applying with them will not give me opportunity to work with them and also understanding on the field experience, have more experience on how things is being done. And over time, I might now quit and establishing a consulting firm. They will consult with me, and of course, some sister companies too will always do that. So you need to have a plan. The plan is you start working. They don't want you to come to Nigeria and be idle. You cannot say you are done with masters in the UK, and you now say you start writing CV and sending out. And it might be very difficult to start a consulting firm if you did not have any experience, you did not have relevant experience in Nigeria first. Even the connections, you need it. You cannot have, if you open you establish a consulting firm right now, and it might be very difficult for you to get clients because you have not built the necessary contact that may help you to. You get what I'm trying to say? There not be the necessary contact that will not help you to be able to get that. So the first thing is to seek employment with them. You understand the internal procedures, and over time, when you have enough money, you can now exit and start your own consulting firm where they will consult with you. Some other sister company will also do that. So that's the way to go if you want to establish consulting. You need experience first. Experience not because you don't know what you are doing, but because you need connections. So you talk about the course modules. Ask them about their course module. You need to know your course modules. It is very, very important, and it's the most important part of this interview. Your course modules. And you need to know how much you are going to be spending. How much is your tuition fee? How much is your living expenses? How much are you spending on accommodation? How much do you intend to spend on feeding? How much do you intend to spend on transportation? So, but for now, Niyi, talk about course modules. Right here. Course modules, Niyi.
So thank you for that. Mr. Simon, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can.
Hello,
Go
Mr.
ahead, please.
Simon. So what are your course
Yes, I
modules?
can hear you.
What are your course
Yeah,
modules?
my course modules are one, environmental project management, two, risk assessment, three, hazard substances. I have meteorology. I have environmental media. Thank you.
So, but you need to explain one after the other. So, and the explanation, if they naturally ask you about your course modules, the questions go this way. You are to explain the course modules, and at the same time, what are the advantage or what are you going to be embedded with that course modules? So, what at the end of the completion of the course that course modules is going to assist you or giving you, or which advantage you are going to get with that course modules? Because course modules is what you actually buy from the school. It is the school product. It is what confuses to choose that course and choose the school. So, talk about the course modules, talk about the reason why you choose the course modules, what the course module will do for you. And at the same time, don't provide a generic answer. You need to personalize yourself and to your own personal growth. I believe you understand what I mean now.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
So please proceed.
I can start. Yeah, my course modules are environmental project management, risk assessment, hazard substances, meteorology, and media, environmental media. First, environmental management.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
So please
Can you hear
proceed.
me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Okay.
I can hear
Okay.
you loud and
So
clear.
I environmental.
We cannot
Talking
hear you.
about the risk.
I can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Your network is keeping someone.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you now.
All right. So I said environmental project management. You're talking about the planning, the organizing, and controlling of environmental projects from human activities on the environment. Talk about risk assessment. In risk assessments, we are talking about how to identify the potential risks, evaluate likelihood of these risks, and um, profile, mitigate these risks. Then talk about hazard substances. Hazard substances are the chemicals or materials that pose threat to human health and the environment. We talk about the meteorology. This has to do with Earth surface, Earth atmosphere that has to do with weather and climate change or phenomena. Yeah, they talk about the environmental media. Environmental media here is a channel by which these pollutants to the occupants
So
or
this
the
is a
environment.
uh, let me check from who? From Ahmad. Your course modules, what is very important to learn from it is what is it going to teach you? So you are not meant to tell us what is on the course modules, um, all the scientific grammars are not really relevant. So it's just that what is it going to teach you? What are you going to learn from it? Where do you go see them? I can't see them here.
So that what I was actually looking for. The course modules, sir, please, where did you get it?
Okay, I got it from the school website.
Okay, I've seen them. Okay, research
Are you from
skills and method. Research skills and method.
20?
Mr. Simon, you need more time to prepare. So the model listed below may be mix of compost. So some of my research, so you need to personalize. All these they are so research skills and method, environmental management principle and practice, theory of research assessment, hazardous substance, environmental media, methodology, environmental project management. So most of this, if they did not explain, like in this place now, they did not explain them. Well, What matters is, research skills and method. This is going to teach me how to carry out an environmental research. You're just telling us what these models will teach you. I really like to learn these models because it's going to teach me how to carry out a research on environment, and at the same time analyze, interpret, and even give some kind of recommendations. And the environmental management principles and practice also. Of course, there's basic environmental management principles and practice that people who are in the field are meant to be familiar with. So, which I believe this is what this model is going to teach me, and all of this. So the theory of risk assessment also. So, if you just mention, they might ask you which of the models do you think you like most among the models. So, if we go through this now, just they're asking you, what do you think you are going to learn from these models? That is what it means. It's not that they are telling you to be explaining it one by one. What do you think you are going to learn? How do you think these models will influence you? How do you think this model will help you? That's what it means. That's what it means when they ask you that question about your models. And the same thing goes to Nafisa too. The same thing goes to Nafisa too. Our models should be like, you bring out your models, you should be able to have all your models offhand and be able to tell them what each module will teach you. What are you going to benefit from each modules? Every single modules, what are you going to benefit from it? What is that first module going to teach you? What is the project research going to teach you? You need to be able to explain that one after the other. Then Ni, so you need to know that the course modules, please understand them. Your cost of living, I think we are going to round up now. Your cost of living um, for your cost of living is 10,000 for 6 months, 10,300 and something, right? 320,
224 pounds.
10,234, right?
224.
10,224. So,
Yes, sir.
and that monthly, if you divide that by 9, you will know how much you are going to be spending per month.
1,136 pounds.
Exactly. So, out of £1,136, how much are you going to
224.
be spending on accommodation monthly?
224 pounds.
Accommodation, I'm looking at 600 pounds.
Okay, in a month. So, in
Yes.
a month, then you have the remaining money for yourself for your transportation, feeding, and other stuff like that. So they may ask about your partner. If you want to go with your partner, if you intend to go with your partner, you need to be able to tell them the justification why. Most of the cases is just that you want your partner to have visa so that anytime they want to come and visit you, they have that opportunity. And you also don't want to be distracted because you have your family at home while you're studying the UK because you're not able to concentrate. And that is why you are applying together with them.
So can you hear me,
And
sir?
yes,
Hello, sir.
I can hear
So I
you.
think we need to confirm something. So, like according to him now, he said the course is applying for the same race environmental management. But I think from the course modules they read out, it's also the same thing applies to MS engineering management because I find on the school website now I didn't see MS environmental management.
No, you want to sit on environmental management. I'm checking the University of Ghana, Manchester. Greater Manchester. On the University of Greater Manchester, you
Same
see
as
the
this.
University of Greater Manchester. I've seen it now. I'm on MS environmental management page right now. That's what I share with you, right?
Okay.
Let me share it
Yeah.
now again. So it's here.
So the course modules here are research skills and method, integrated management
Look at
system,
this.
project
Look at it. This is
management,
this is, this is
business and management
MS
in
environmental
engineering and
management.
others like that.
This is environmental management, MS environmental management. And here's the modules
Oh no,
here.
you read it out. You have read it out before.
Yeah, write it as well. Is it
Okay.
the same thing?
This is the modules here.
What is that? 5%. So what of anything for camera light?
They have work-based project one, work-based project two, then they have dissertation, environmental project management.
Okay, okay, okay. I got it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So um, they might ask you specific facilities in your school that may attract you to the school. So check on the university website, check some of the facilities they got, check the one that is relevant to you, the one that is going to help you to don't go and tell them they have football pitch, they have swimming pool, they have all those ones are not something you every schools have swimming pool. They ask you specific facility that the university got. It has to be something that is unique about that school, not generic stuff that every other school have. If you say library, and there's nothing special about the library, you don't need to mention it. You need to tell them the name of the library. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Both of you. So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I want
sir.
to wish you. I want to know if you have any question.
Generally,
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the question?
Okay, sir. On the school website, our modules are 7 in number, but while registering for course rec for the school, we only allowed to pick two, one optional course and two compulsory course. So now, if I'm asked for my modules during the interview, should I just pick on the three modules that I've picked or on all the modules on the website?
Me, you answer that question.
Can you speak louder and come again, please?
Okay, I said our course 7 in number, but while registering for course on the school portal, we only have two compulsory courses, um, two compulsory modules, and mention my modules. Should I speak on the three modules that I've registered?
Speak on what is on the page
Speak.
because that's what you are going to check. Do you understand?
All right, sir.
So talk about
Yes,
whatever you
sir.
see on the school website, whatever you see on your course page or course portal, until they proceed to the next section or they tell you to stop. So and don't just speak alone. You need to explain them and personalize details to you on how it will give a little advantage to your own career objective and other things like that. So it's not just about reading the blog form or the blog point of that course modules, like Mr. Simon did earlier. You read them and you explain them. So you are going to explain and personalize their advantage to your own goal. Simple.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Mrs. Nafisat again, do you know how the calculation works about the maintenance fee, your upkeep in outside the London? So, how much you need for your maintenance fee and the little calculation for your upkeep in a month and in a week?
Yes, sir. Um,
Can you please tell me?
for a month. Okay, for a month, we expect monthly allowance living costs
Please
and
speak
expenses
louder.
is £1,136.
So, how did you arrive on that number?
£1,136 per
So,
month.
how did you arrive on that number?
Eh, the cost of
Can you
living is
hear me?
£10,224 for a year. Yes, I
Okay.
can hear you. Okay, for the house rent, budgeted fee for the house rent is about £600, 500 £600 per month, while the other balance can be used for transportation fee and feeding. and total for nine
So I don't
months
think you got the
is
question I asked you. You said your maintenance fee for a month is 1,136. And I asked you how did you come up with that number? How did you know your maintenance fee for a month? So that was the question I asked you.
it's on the school portal. Everything is on the school portal. Everything has been explained to us while we were registering. That living costs outside the UK for a month costs about £1,136, and for a year is £10,224.
So this is how it works, man. So whatever you got on the school portal, please just make sure you confirm and say the accurate number you got from the school portal. So the maintenance fee for study for anybody that is studying outside London for a year course is 10,224. So you got that 1,136 because you divided 10,224 by 9. Because in the 12 calendar month, you are going to study for 9 months. So that amount of 10,224 is going to be divided by the course time and the duration you are going to be using to the attended classes. So which is 10,224 divided by 9. So that is 1,136. So that is your maintenance fee for a month. So when we say maintenance fee, the money is solely meant for your upkeep. And the upkeep entails the feeding allowance, the transport, the house rent, and other miscellaneous like that. So it is your own personal decision that will now decided that this is how I wanted to be spending my 1,136. So there is apartment of 600, there is 700, there is 550, depending on your choice. So just to know that your maintenance for a month is 1,136. So, and you want to get your maintenance fee for a week as well, you're going to divide that 1,136 by 4 because we have 4 weeks in a month. So, which is going to give you £284. So, that's that about that. So, which other question again do you have, please?
No questions, sir.
Mr. Simon, do you have any other question?
Okay, my question.
So a question
Yes, I
regarding
do.
coming with your family now.
There's
At this stage
one.
now, I don't know, maybe you probably did not declare to them why filling your cars or why filling the student application form on the school website that you are coming with your family. But at this stage we have now, if you have been applied with your family, you are not going to tell them no because they get to know you are coming with your family. So how do you plan if a questions like that comes up? You are not going to lie. You are not going to say no if you have already applied with your family. So how do you intend to answer such questions if it comes up? So Mr. Simon, you can
Now,
go first.
I will tell. Okay. Why? Yeah, my family are coming with me. Reason is because I wanted them to have the visa so that they can visit. They can visit. That's all.
No, you need to be able to
Yes.
elaborate more. You need to be able to tell them your plan in the applied for visa with your family. Of course, they may not be able. They might. We're not saying they're going to ask you this question, but if they ask, you should have an already made answer. Then just like if you apply with your family member, what is the purpose of them coming to the UK? Just to come with you, so that you can have the family around, you can concentrate on your school because you probably might not want to have a kind of divided attention where your family are in Nigeria, you are in the UK, and you're not concentrating because you don't know what's going on, what's going on right there at home. So this having your family close to you goes to give you a kind of morale to be able to concentrate, to give you rest of mind that your family are safe and that you know how they are doing at the same time. And in case they want to go home and come back, they have opportunity to go out of the UK then return to do whatever they want to do. So if they ask you if your wife is working, of course she work remotely with so company. So it's easy. And what is your plan for them? It's fine. You get what I'm trying to say now? Do you get me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure Nafisa is not
Yes,
going
I
with
do. Yeah,
family.
yes.
All right. So thank you very much, guys. And thanks for being part of this training for 1 hour 44 minutes. This is the longest training I've ever had before. And I believe you guys need to prepare more. You are going to consolidate this with your preparation. You need to bring out most of those points on different websites. We've extracted them. Put some in sentences. Rehearse, stand in front of your mirror, tell your partners to question you, answer the questions. You are not allowed to be in an environment during your interview. You are not allowed to be in an environment where people are making noise, where your network is not stable, like Nafisat's own. You need to ensure you got a stable network where nobody will call and disrupt your call while talking to them. You need to join the training as early as possible and wait until you are allowed in or until someone joined and talk to you. While talking on phone, you need to maintain eye contact with your camera. So you don't want to give them any impression that you are checking a notebook or you are checking something you jotted down to give responses. So you are not allowed to, in any way, check through any jotter while you are giving responses. So that is why all you got to do is you have all this time to prepare and pass your interview today and tomorrow and even part of Wednesday. I mean part of Friday to prepare and ensure you are able to do well in your interview. So this is the only thing that is standing between you and your visa, as I said the last time. So the moment you are able to pass this, of course, your visa will be granted as early as possible. So I want to wish you all the best in your interview and all the best in during the course of your study in the UK. See you at the top. And for Olani Yorodwan, thank you for joining us today. And I really appreciate all of you. Bye bye. And to all our viewers or to anybody who might be using this content to prep to prepare in the nearest future, I want to say all the best to you too. Even though we do not get to see Navisa's face, all the best to you too.
Thank you
Bye.
very much, sir. Bye.